Oh, God.
Calo Nord, a bounty hunter,
Look
was
how
there when
short
Bastila
he
and
is
Karth
compared to
escaped the
Malak.
planet. Apparently, they left him for
Hello
dead.
everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam. This is HMO4 Gaming. Welcome you back to Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, we got our star map. We got here in the ancient ruins. We discipled some consuls. We talked to some droids that were speaking ancient Self-Cath. And we found out about the builders and their ultimate weapon, the Starforge of the Infinite Army. Well, Infinite Empire. I'm sure we'll talk about it a little bit more as we go along, especially once we go to all these different planets. And when we finally get to the end destination with the Starforge, we're going to have a lot of stuff to talk about, especially with the planet that we ultimately need to get to for the end game. Before we get started, please hit like, hit subscribe, do all those things on down below. And without further ado, let's head back to the Jedi Council and inform them on our findings. Oh, and it seems Bastila has something on her mind. Perhaps she should talk to her. Also, I kind of looted Nemo's corpse. Poor Nemo. Turns out he had some Jedi Knight robes on him, so I put the Jedi Knight robes on, gives me more defense, and I gave my robes to Bastila. I'm sure she loves my hand-me-downs.
How can I help?
I wanted to talk to you about the dream.
It was less of a dream and more of a vision the two of us shared. But I am certainly willing to answer any questions the Jedi Council did not.
I still don't understand why we share these visions.
Are you wondering why we shared the vision? Or why we even received it in the first place? To the first, I can only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked, and for two as strong as we are in the Force, that amounts to a near-physical bond. As to the second, I truly don't have an answer for you. The Force works as it will, and perhaps we should be grateful for what we've been given.
But how do our fates become linked? Why do we dream of Malak and Revan?
Perhaps because we desired to. Perhaps because they came to this planet and were strong enough in the Force to leave a trace.
What do you mean by trace?
They did something important here. Of that, I am certain. It may be simply that we are sensitive to that event, or it may not. We dreamed about Revan and Malak either because we were meant to, or because we needed to. There is no other way to look at it.
What do you think Malak and Revan were doing?
I have no idea. It was obviously important, however. That is why we must investigate this further.
I'm not sure I like the idea of you being in my dreams. I still don't understand why we share these visions.
Are you wondering why we shared the vision? To the first...
Yes. I'm not sure I like the idea of being in your dreams. Do you think we will see more of these visions?
With luck, we will. I would rather not rely on such visions to guide us. But when we have so little else to go on, and the galaxy hangs in the balance...
Okay. And that's all I want to know for now.
As you wish. We really should return our thoughts to business anyway.
Yeah, well. Alright. And let's head off to the Jedi Council and tell them what we found in the ruins. Hello, Jedi Council.
You have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
No, I can't find anything. We found information on the star map.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Starforge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Starforge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Starforge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Starforge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Starforge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Starforge.
Oh, sounds like a suicide mission to me. This is a Mass Effect 2. Ready to do what the Council's will.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, We would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
And we'll definitely get a lot more Sith assassins in the second game. Not so much this game, but good. Others will only slow us down. I am to undertake this task alone.
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Nah, I'm probably just gonna make her a dark Jedi anyway. Great, Bastila and the Catwoman. Anyone else you want to stick with me? No, the others will join me.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
At least for 3 planets. What? Oh, nothing. Okay, you can count on me. I'll not fail. When do I leave? Why should I risk my life to stop Malak?
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better.
Listen.
The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the
I
galaxy
love that line.
is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Alright, and we officially have our heading. So let's head back to the ship and head to our first planet. Padawan, a word if you may. There are many rumors talking most recent meeting with the Jedi Council. They talk they're sending you on a mission against Malak and the Sith. How do you know about the Council's mission? I saw you going into the Council chambers. You were in there for some time. I naturally assumed the Council had given you a task to perform. Please understand that I am not asking you to reveal anything that could endanger the Order or the Republic. Whatever task the Council has given you, it is for ears, not mine. I only wanted to wish you well and to warn you to be careful. There are many evils out there, many dangers. The Sith are not the only minions of the dark side. What do you mean more dangerous than the Sith? Master Doric had been training me to succeed him as chronicler here in the Academy. In my studies, I have come across tales of creatures that are born of the dark side, monsters of pure evil. The worst of these abominations is the Terentatek, a beast that feeds on the blood of those who are strong in the Force. Over the centuries, many Jedi have fallen to their ravenous hunger. It's hard to believe an animal can pose such a threat to a Jedi. The Terentatek is a predator, and we Jedi are its prey. They are incredibly strong with a primal cunning, and they have an inborn resistance to the Force. There are some who believe the Terentatek is a monster bred by the ancient Sith and spread throughout the galaxy to stop the Jedi. Fortunately, the Terentatek is quite rare. They only dwell in the most dangerous and darkest places. In fact, one has not been seen in nearly 40 years. Then why are you worried about them? This is not the first time the Terentatek have vanished for a long period of time. Many believe they lay dormant for years, only to rise and hunt when the powerful the dark side waxes full. I fear Malak's rise may have woken these creatures from their dormant states. Once the Sith are beaten, I will not be surprised if the Council organizes another great hunt to try and exterminate them. Great hunt? What is that? The Great Hunt was organized by Jedi Council shortly after the war against Exar Kun. Jedi were scattered throughout the galaxy, helping to rebuild the devastation. Many Jedi vanished during this period, disappearing from a variety of worlds without warning, and we did not know that they had been slain until the mutilated bodies began to be discovered. The Council investigators discovered the Terentatek were behind the killing. It was decided that the galaxy had to be purged of these insatiable creatures. Due the cost proves too high. Cost? What cost? Many Jedi bound together and journeyed to the planets that were suspected of harboring the Terentatek. The Great Hunt did not raise until all creatures had been slain, or almost all. There are still rumors of Terentatek on the planets of Korriban, a dark world which some believe to be the birthplace of the Sith. This is where Exar Kun was corrupted during the first Sith War. They never went to Korriban. The Council feared more Jedi might fall to the dark side, declaring the Great Hunt was officially over, though 3 Jedi were appointed to continue the work. What's so special about these 3? The Jedi chosen to continue the hunt on their own were Joran Kaldroma, Gurren Han Sash, and Sasha Nur. These 3 shared a powerful bond, and each of them devoted to the light. The Council felt that together they would be able to defeat any Terentatek they found, and by supporting each other they could resist the temptation of Korriban and lure the dark side. But none of them 3 survived. Their masters felt them become with the Force when they left the world, and believed they were slain by one of the masters they sought. The Council felt it was too dangerous to send anyone else in search of the remains, so their exact fate is not known, but let their deaths serve as a warning to you, Padawan. Thanks for the warning, I'll be careful. Final warning before you go, Padawan. Do not underestimate the Terentatek. If you do, you may suffer the same fate as those disappeared at the Great Hunt. Alright, well that was a fun info dump. The funny thing is that the Terentatek aren't really that tough. They're basically Star Wars Death Claws. Basil, we just talked. What's up?
How can I help?
You look like something's bothering you.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the 2 of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
I think you're interested in more than no. Does this bond mean my presence is necessary?
Necessary, perhaps, but it is no guarantee of our success. I admit, I'm a little disturbed that such a bond could be possible in the first place. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Okay, I'll answer a few questions.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
I was a scout. The fleet recruited my skills. I'm a Hutton human foreign to plot over the flow of the Republic. I was a scout.
Good. On which planet were you born?
I'm a Wookiee, can't you tell? Doroya. It's a remote system. Why?
Excellent. Your current age is?
3012. Healthy living, you know.
I see you intend to be childish about this. I guess I won't get anywhere continuing our discussion. I suppose I'll just have to speak to you again later. Hopefully you'll behave a little less like a little boy and a little more like a man.
Alright, Basil, relax yourself. Alright, let's finally blow this pop stand. This is the Galaxy map, the Ebon Hawk onboard navigational computer. When you're ready to leave Dantooine, you can use the Galaxy map to travel to other planets around the galaxy. The destination is still stored in the Ebon Hawk's computer from the last trip Davik made with it. Alright. And with that, I think we're going to be taking on Kashyyyk first to help out Zalbar and find the first star map. Let's get to it.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was
I just
aided
like how
by
that little
Kaz
astromech
Onasi,
droid
a
was, like,
decorated war hero of the
smoking in the
Republic and a
background.
legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak, he served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak.
Oh, God.
Calo Nord, a bounty hunter,
Look
was
how
there when
short
Bastila
he
and
is
Kaz
compared to
escaped the
Malak.
planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Carlo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Callow. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me, there is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Callow has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
Has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Kashyyyk is a lush but simple and undeveloped world. I would not have expected to find the alien technology of a star map here.
It looked like the star map was on the floor.
The Wookiees of Kashyyyk make their home high among the Rosha branches. Only their bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map is located far beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest, it's unlikely the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Alright, what are we waiting for? Let's head on out. I picked Kashyyyk because I have the least amount of knowledge around it. I remember the other city planets more. Kashyyyk, I don't really remember that much. I was checking our supplies in the cargo hold. Something's not right. Not right? What do you mean? I don't have time for this. Someone's been into the emergency stash of food. Mission, I asked everyone, but nobody knows anything about it. You might want to check out the food stores the next time you're in the cargo hold. And we will get to that side quest, but for right now, let's head out to Kashyyyk. Greetings to you. While I am pleased to welcome you to planet G5623, I do not see your ship on my docking schedule. The Circle Corporation will see your needs, of course, but there will be a $100 credit docking fee in advance, I fear. Docking fee? Why do I need to pay that? This outpost is remote and expensive to maintain. The 100 credits given will ensure that it remains here for your use, of course. Upon collection of the correct fees, I will extend what resources Zerka Corporation can offer. I'm sure you understand. But you see, Force Persuade, I don't think I have to pay the docking fees. Perhaps you don't need to pay the docking fees. Any services you need will more than make up for it. I see you have a Wookiee with you. Can I assume that you understand their language? For a fee, Circle Corporation can provide a translator for you during your visit. I am trained in the Force. I'll have no trouble. I don't have any experience with that. I just know that only the most adept people can understand the Wookiee language. Now then, please follow me to our information center. I will answer any further questions there. Nope, you're gonna die. Imagine. maybe in the remake you'll be able to do that. I don't think you'll be able to do that in this game. Probably the remake will be a little bit more, forward. Hello, Fudu Midu. What do you want? I get a lot of time for unloading cargo, so you just got something to say, make it quick. What do you do for Zerka? Oh, I'm not actually considered a real employee. I'm at least enough to get one of those uniforms they showed around in. I load cargo. When a ship comes in, I work straight through the day, but mostly I just pass the time playing Kashyyyk. Want a game? No. Heard of any off-planet rumors? I heard something about terrorists, but I didn't really know anything from there, so I haven't paid attention. Did that sound bad? I just figure whatever is going on, whatever's in charge will always need someone to load crates. Alright, and here I thought you were like a merchant. Oh well. Nice name character just there to play Kashyyyk if you want someone to play Kashyyyk with. Also, mission, help me. You need to unlock these crates for me. I was gonna say. And I think, if I remember correctly, that visor is something that she can use. Yeah, so that visor will definitely be for her. Because it basically gives plus computer use and demolition use and all that. I think... Let's give her Zalbar's bowcaster. Is that better than that heavy blaster? Yes, it is. Alright, cool. There we go. Let's give her a melee shield. I don't think she can have really anything else. We're good right now, and Zalbar's got all of his stuff.
Yeah? Sure.
Let's upgrade her. She's basically just going to be our computer person. Hopefully, maybe. Yeah, I'm just going to keep on working on her computer use. Dexterity, so you ain't going to be able to mess with her. Yeah, so she's going to be able to get us into things. And I want her for skills. So basically, it's just going to be all of her skills, all that. God, she has so many levels that we never even bothered to give her. Alright, now she's all set. So I think with that, yeah, she has 14 total computer use, which is nice. Better than my 4 and Zalbar's 0, so
Sure.
if we ever need to hack a computer, she's our gal. Alright, let's head on and see what Kashyyyk got to offer. Kashyyyk, my home. I should have prepared you before coming here, but I don't know if I'm even prepared. Prepare me? What do you mean? I didn't leave Kashyyyk voluntarily. Mission must have told you how I was freeing slavers, but there were more. I am in exile. The slavers on Kashyyyk only took me after I was forced to leave my village home 20 years ago. Why are you forced to leave? My brother made deals with the slavers and allowed them to get foothold. I found out and attacked him. The fight stopped, but my father did not believe me when I told him about my brother's actions. I was made an exile, disowned by my home and people, and I should not be here. They will not accept me back. Why didn't your father believe you? When I attacked my brother, I was so mad I used my claws. You don't understand what that means to be a Wookiee. Our claws are tools, not weapons. To use them in battle is to become an animal. It is madness without honor. I am forever a mad claw in the eyes of my people. Nothing I say to be the trusted. They were right to cast me out. Well, we'll have to deal with that. Well, time has passed. Things have changed. The slavers are still here. The stock is there. I doubt anyone has risen to try and fight. Nothing has changed. I just hope I can prove myself to my people. It will be difficult to make them listen. I just don't know. Why didn't... Well, we'll make them deal once we get there. I don't have much hope. Alright, Zalbar. Relax, man. You gotta help me out here. Alright. And we're coming up on a little shop and also a pretty fun quest. Hello,
So, new spaces have come to Wild Kashyyyk. Please, look well upon the wares of Eli Gand. I live to serve your needs.
Just be sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian fatworm on a hut's backside.
First off, hearts are all backside. Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just business. Poor fellow.
I don't know what it is with like this face model, but some face models look like they partially loaded in.
What can I get?
Especially if they do like the close-up. I'm Adam. Let me see what you carry.
Of course.
Alright, and he carries a whole bunch of fun stuff. And then we have a quest. It's nothing too crazy. Nope, not that. Where is it? Honor debt. The merchant Eli Gant is holding Matten Dussel as an indentured servant. Matten's crew apparently left Kashyyyk under cover of night to avoid paying a repair debt to Eli. Standard bishop practices, it seems.
Greetings to you. Something I can get for you?
Kindly direct your inquiries to me. Matten is merely an indebted employee. His opinions don't amount to much.
Yeah, and we'll help him out. I'm sure we'll find that once we get there.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone.
Malak will pay for what he did. I'm sorry, I didn't know what to say.
I don't really think there's anything you can say. I just have to find some way to deal with it, I guess. It'll take some time. Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's just... it's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malak, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malak or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
Thanks, Mission. Also, there's not really much to this place, at least in here. So I'm just gonna rob them. They're just gonna give you some more lore about the planet and how they've been here for a while, and they conduct scientific experiments on the Wookiees to better space Walmarts. So yeah, we're gonna be dealing with them because they're monsters. I mean, look at this Wookiee. He's kind of in a cage, which this is Kashyyyk. Wookiees should not be in cages. So I think we should head on to Zalbar's village and deal with his brother and that shenanigans post-haste. And probably as we do that, we'll find the Star Forge as well. Well, Star
Hold here,
Map.
Spacer. Zerka Corporation doesn't
Your
recommend
voice does
traveling
not fit
in
your
wild
face.
Katarn attacks are especially bad right now. Wookiee hunters usually keep numbers down, but I think they leave certain areas infested, just hoping a Zerka guard will get killed.
Let's see. What do you know about the Wookiees?
You're the Wookiee lover. Why don't you tell me about them? I'm sure you're real close friends.
Get him, Zalbar.
Keep your pet on a leash, or you'll be wearing him. I've no love for these animals. I've seen guards ripped to shreds.
Okay. So Wookiees are fighting that.
Not anymore. Look, you want to know why the Wookiees are acting compliant? You go ask them. When they rip your head off, we'll fish it out of the Shadowlands and give it a proper burial. How about that?
Okay. Going past you. See you later.
I won't stop you, but you leave this area at your own risk.
Yeah, it's fine. Let's head on. Fine. It's just bugs, essentially. Nothing too crazy. It's just bugs. Bugs that we literally do all this to. Let's get behind him. Take them out. They're kind of like the Kinnerat. Well, they are the Kinnerat. I think that guy just said it differently than what everyone on Dantooine calls them. Ooh, hello, corpse. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of bugs on the way to the village. Also, these dudes. Can you sense it? The winds, the sound, the smells? I feel it all now that we are away from the spaceport. This walkway is new, probably built by the slavers, but I remember the trees. My village is not far from here. Is there anything I can help you? It is kind of you to offer, but my problems are very personal. I'm not sure if I'm ready to deal with them. I must warn you of one thing. I do not know if I will be any help or hindrance to you here. My father was very powerful, a chieftain. Perhaps his feelings have mellowed, but if my brother had his ear all at this time, I may be very unwelcome. We'll deal with when you get there. It's when I come dreading. My shame was meant to be forgotten on some faraway world. I never thought I'd come back. I'm sorry. I've taken long enough of your time. Let's press on. Hello, dudes.
I can't afford this. You think I can? Do you know what they get for a healthy one of those things?
We'll work it out later. We've got company. What do you want, Spacer? I'm Patrol Captain Deno, and you're interrupting Zerka Corporation business.
Madam, what happened here?
This Wookiee slave got a little rebellious. We had to put it down.
Excuse me? You put it down? You're animals. Zalbar, let me handle this. But their disregard for life of this Wookiee is too much. I have asked you to let me handle this. Honor my request. I will do so for your sake, not theirs.
Careful now. That growl sounded pretty threatening. Keep your slave on its leash or we'll have another accident.
Just shut up, you trigger-happy idiot.
Do your supervisors approve of you killing Wookiees?
Of course they do. Why would you ask me that? Doing some sort of snap inspection? You're trying to get me to admit to incompetence, aren't you? Not going to happen. I stand by my patrol. This Wookiee got out of hand and had to be put down.
Look at this guy. Had. This may cost you more than you know, fool.
Well, it is a bit costly. Look, why are you asking this?
Because, force persuade, you must pay me, so this stays off the record.
I think I should probably pay you so this stays off my record. Yes, that's best.
Captain, What's going on? Is this one of those inspector shakedowns?
Yes.
Give it up, man. If we don't pay this leech, we'll get a black mark on our records a sunspot couldn't burn off.
But if you say so, sir. I don't think we have enough. Here.
That'll be fine. I'll just take it from your corpses then. That'll be fine, thank you.
Yes, I'm sure it will be. If I see anything on our records, I'll have you fed to a Katan. In bite-sized chunks.
You lied to gain profit from the death of this Wookiee. You may as well have killed them yourselves. Oh, whoops. I changed what you did. Why not profit? You can't justify this. Don't try.
If we're done here, we have
Oh, whoops. Zalbar is not going to be happy with me. Well, I gained dark side points. I gained light side points. And I might have just turned... No, I didn't turn to the dark side. Oh, we good. Zalbar. Money. Now, be quiet and get these mines up. Alright. So, it's just going to be a bunch of bugs and stuff. And we might have a boss fight before we actually get to Zalbar's village. There's going to be a lot of bugs. So, I think we'll skip to when we get to that boss fight. It's going to be very interesting. I don't know how we're going to fare. How much? Huh. I think Zalbar has good repair. How much is it going to cost? Reactivate. I mean, we have... There's chicken feed. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to let him help us out. Come on, dude.
What?
That should be fun. I just want to see how this little droid does. I wonder if it's actually going to help us. Oh, look, we're running away. Don't run away. What the hell? Damn thing's friggin' running away. Well, as soon as this little droid decides to say, hey, let me help you, and get around him. I like how the droid or repair is just staring at us and not really helping. There we go. And we take out some bugs. Thanks, little damage sentry droid. You are really helping us, let me tell you. Alright, got sonic grenades. Alright, well, now we have a little droid patrol in the area. I don't really know how that's supposed to help you, but, well, whatever. Alright, there's going to be lots of bugs, so let's just get to that boss fight at the cusp of the village. Alright, you join me back, and I hope you're ready for a boss fight with 3 Dark Jedi. Alright guys, hopefully we're ready for this. Let's just make sure we're all topped up on everything we need to do. Put on your melee shield. Mission, put on your melee shield. I'm going to turn on mine, and we'll be all set. Because with our melee shields, they will not be able to hopefully touch us.
When he learned you had escaped Taris alive, he has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
I'm sure he has. I wonder if I'll be able to stun all of you. Wait, hold on. Let's get some speed. Oh, you guys are blah. Oh, what? Get the hell out of here. Yeah, get out. Oh, look at this kid throwing me down on the ground. Yeah, no. And that was our boss fight. And with us getting our melee shields, you can't touch us. Dark Jedi Night Robe. During combat. And there it is. The lightsaber I've been looking for. Purple. Awesome. And there we go. We have a bunch of other lightsabers. Alright. First, I think I need to rectify something. Well, JK. For right now, I can't travel back to the Ebon Hawk because it's ridiculous. And we're here at Zalbar's village, and there's going to be lots of exposition. So I hope you join me for that in the next episode. If you guys enjoyed, please hit like, hit subscribe, do all those things on down below in the next episode. Well, we're going to see what's going on in Zalbar's village. Hopefully his dad is still in charge, and we can hopefully figure out what's going on with Big Z over here and get hopefully him a kumbaya ending with his village and his family. And I hope you join me for that in the next episode. But until then, I have been Adam, this has been HMO4 Gaming, and this has been Knights of the Old Republic. Thank you very much. Have yourselves a great day.